Hello guys, the GB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Lundridity with 563 rating versus Addison Ray with 897 rating, so this is going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in. So we're going to go ahead and see Lundridity win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first, 40 versus 43. Opening hands, we have Therion, King, Ash, Itelli, Hanger, Ash. They have dotKuro, Taya, Valor, Heavenly Dragon, Circle, and Otera. So we are going to have the ABC Therion deck versus the Tenyi SwordSoul deck. This is a deck that like a lot of people have been asking for, like a ridiculous amount of people. I don't think this deck's very good. I know that it went, I think it went undefeated in Swiss at the YCS, or it did like very well. I don't like this deck. I don't think this deck can actually go second. Like even if you draw hand traps, your engine is so poor at going second, it's insane. But I mean, hey, if you win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot like you did here, then the deck's ridiculous. And as long as you open up Hanger too. Hanger, go search B. Also, I wonder if this Itelli is just for Ogre or if it's for zhang, because there's a little bit difference of power between those two. Hanger effect to go ahead and equip the driver, and then driver effect, banish to equip from deck. So I will go ahead and equip A, and then A effect to unequip. Also, I wonder if they're playing Brave token cards or not. They're going to go for Platinum Gadget, and then activate B effect. Doesn't look like they're going to use A to also add back the B. Wouldn't you want to add back the B? Because you would A, add back B, Platinum Gadget, summon C, Itelli Extender, C summons out what you just brought out from hand. You could then search off B, Therion, King, equip C, unequip C, special summon what you just brought out from hand. I feel like there's just gotta be a path where you have infinite bodies. Like, this deck is not bad. I tested this deck a decent amount about a month ago, but we're gonna see King go ahead and equip B, and then B effect to unequip itself. Platinum Gadget, the special from hand. They're going to chain Valor on that. And they're going to let this go through. Activate Itelli, bring out the Z-Almond. Yup, Z-Almond effect. Yeah, this is just so many bodies. Activate the effect, pay 600, go search. I feel like especially if you're going for this, right, you'd want to have searched a free, like added back a free body for Foxy Tune discard. Effect. You might wonder, also, why didn't they chain dotKuro in response to King targeting B? The B will be banished, but King will still summon itself out. So I'm guessing that's why they didn't do it, and they're going to hold dotKuro for like an awkward situation where maybe they can stop ABC Buster from coming out. That's also just not going to work because King will still have its negate. Probably also just don't know how to hand trap this deck. Especially when they open like this insane with Hanger, King, plus Itelli. That's really good. They're now going to get rid of those. Go for Popega Ruler Chainlink 1. Deer Note Chainlink 2. Summon back out the Z-Almond. And then Mill 5. We're going to see Valor, Unauthorized, and King. Okay, well, add Valor to hand obviously there. It's another interruption. And then we're going to get rid of B and Z-Almond. They go for Hulk. And then Hulk Chainlink 1, B Chainlink 2. B will now go search out A Assault Core. Hulk's going to summon out Ogre, which is another interruption, assuming that this stays on board. They're going to dotKuro, target B. And then they're going to chain the King effect to negate that. And then go for IP with Popega Ruler and Ogre. And then banish to summon out the ABC Buster. And then pass turn. So we end with an IP, which can go in a couple different things like Underworld, Appaloosa, Unicorn. We have ABC Buster, which is a banish. Ash, Valor, potentially Hulk into something. Like, imagine they go like Hulk, summon Desert effect, ABC, tag out, proceed to synchro with the Desert. Like, that could be something. They draw a Vessel. Special summon Otera. And then they're going to get rid of that, go for Monk. They're also going to let this go through, go end of main into battle, attack Appaloosa, or attack the IP. Then they're going to go ABC, discard Ash, target Monk, chain the Heavenly Dragon Circle to tribute off, chain Ash to stop. I've seen a lot of people say that like Ash and Heavenly Dragon Circle is really bad, but a lot of the people that say that will also say to Ash Emergence. And to that I say Heavenly Dragon Circle is adding any worm, Emergence is adding a SwordSoul in most scenarios. So like I don't get why. Is it because like the other card looks more shiny, or because like they already tributed cost? Is that why you don't Ash this? I don't know. This adds any worm. This is a pretty strong card. So they're going to stop that, and like now they have IP, Valor, and yeah, the opponent's going to admit defeat. Moving on into game 2 now, we're going to see SwordSoul go first. Opening hands, we have Italy, Unauthorized, Nib, Prosperity Driver. They have Longyung, Ashina, Ecclesia, Desires, Adara. And then go main phase, special summon out Ashina, link off, go into Monk, special Adara. Then now banish the Ashina. And then it's going to go summon out Vashuda from the deck. Then get rid of those, go for Baxia effect, pop Monk, special summon back out Adara. Now, if they want to drop Nib, they are going to have to do it now, otherwise the opponent will get a Chow Fang, and that's going to make it so that way they can't activate light monster effects. Then, that's going to go ahead, go through, and then banish Adara to add back Ashina. Now, normal summon Ecclesia effect, tribute off, and we're just holding Desires. Maybe just trying to keep the blackout in deck. I mean, we kind of opened up like enough engine. A lot. We had a lot of very good cards, and then a Desires, which is another very good card. Moyi, reveal, bring out token, and then special out Longyung, discard Ashina, bring out token, turn those into a Longyung synchro, effect burn for 12, and then get rid of Moyi and token, go for Grandmaster, and then we're going to activate Grandmaster 1, Longyung 2, Moyi 3. So we're going to get a Pot of Desires before our Pot of Desires, draw Chalice and Shatana, go search Blackout, and then activate Desires, go Banish, draw 2 more. Just all these Pot of Greeds, insane. Draw Heavenly Ash. Looking at the banishes, we can see a Taya gone, 2 Moyi gone. Okay, so a Taya gone. There's no Moyi left in deck. There's maybe a Taya left. Banish Vashuda, bounce Nib, and then we're gonna set the Blackout, Chalice, Heavenly, and pass turn. Draw C. Now this is impossible to break, right? Because this card, Longyung, trades with so much. They're going to have to activate Italy, bring out the Xiamen. They're just going to activate the effect. Go ahead, banish that. And then Prosperity banish. We're going to banish 6 there. Barricade blocker. This card's good because it can make any 2 monsters into a machine, and you can unauthorized target any machine you control. We can see like Hot Red, Shooting Riser, Black Rose Moonlight, Zombie Vampire. Little bit weird of an extra deck. I surely hope that they're playing Babushka, because Babushka is like, that card's nuts. But we're going to Ash Prosperity from seeing the top 6 cards. Normal summon C, activate unauthorized, and this is fine. I mean, this just loses out to Longyung still, because that's going to bring out Driver, and then they're going to Driver effect. They're trying to chain, but it already banished for cost. Yeah, but the thing is, it's going to bring out B, and then they're going to activate B, and they're going to go ahead and get rid of it, so they admit defeat. Moving on into game 3 now, we're going to see the ABC Therion Punk deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Nib, Valor, Terraforming B, and Hanger. So we have Hanger, plus we have access to our Therion cards through Terraforming and to this Coliseum. They have Imperm, Ecclesia, Ashina, Emergence, Adara. So their hand's pretty nice. They have an Imperm as going second card. They have 2 Tenyis, including Ashina. They have Ecclesia and Emergence. Like, you can't complain about that hand. Activate Hanger, go search out the AiS Assault Core, and then normal out B Buster Drake, Hanger effect, equip Union Driver effect, banish to equip C, and C effect, unequip, now link off in the Platinum Gadget, C Chainlink 1, B Chainlink 2, go search B, C summons out A, activate Terraforming to go search this Coliseum, Then activate Disc Coliseum to search King. And then now I was going to say, yeah, for like searching King there, we're probably going to be summoning it. So summon and equip C. And then C effect on equip itself. See, it's kind of crazy that this gives you like a negate plus a body that also gives you something. And like Disc Coliseum is like very good at protecting your stuff. Go for IP. Need to change extra deck a little. I wonder what they were thinking about going for if they had the correct extra deck or whatever change they needed. Banish for ABC Dragon Buster and then pass. So we end with King, IP, ABC Buster, and then Veiler Nib. And then we have infinite follow-up through ABC Buster and Disc Coliseum. Also, forcing IP is much harder because this can protect from battle ones. So they draw Emergence, activate Imperm, target ABC Buster. Goes to main phase to do that, by the way. Making them think maybe they have talents. Then they're going to go ahead, chain the effect. Tribute to special, so tribute itself, summon ABC. We don't have hanger up, so obviously we can't like hanger attach. So used to that when there's like a field spell here. But now they're going to activate IP effect on the resolution. So that will be linking away 4 into Appaloosa, making a pretty big Appaloosa. And then A effect and B effect will activate. So add back B, and then go search C. Ashina hand effect, negate. Adara hand effect, negate, activate Emergence to go search. And then that's going to grab Moyi. Normal summon Moyi, effect, reveal Ashina. Negate. Yeah, and then special Ecclesia. And then go into battle phase, attack Appaloosa, and they're going to Disc Coliseum, protect. The reason why they're protecting there is because even though they're going to take more damage, because now they're going to beat over this again, they'll get Disc Coliseum effect to add back King for more follow-up. So now they have to beat over that, and then Disc Coliseum, add back. That's pretty good. And then Synchro into Baxia and Moyi. Baxia can only target 1. It's going to target King, and they're going to chain Veiler on that. Draw on the Moyi. So they have 2 blanks, because they know Adara and Ashina, against a King, and then Nib. Just King itself is very strong there. Especially because like Veiler on Baxia, that's going to stop them from trying to use the effect to tag out into Ecclesia, and then Ecclesia effect to bring out Taya. So they're just forced to pass there, draw Prosperity. Not going to use that as we're going to be ending the game. King effect, summon itself, and equip A effect to unequip. And we're just going to see the opponent admit defeat there and leave. Yeah, they were just showing like this is obviously enough. You could just like link off into Unicorn, spin back, summon ABC Buster, attack. And that's like very, very simplified version. So seeing how long the match was, it was only 20 minutes long. It was actually pretty quick. Fair enough. I guess there wasn't really that much that went on this match. It was really just like go first, do your thing game, all 3 games. But a lot of people had asked for the ABC Therion deck. Here you go. My thoughts on it. I don't think it's very strong. I do think ABC Dragon Buster is very strong, but I do think that all 3 of these pieces are bricks, and you need to play a decent amount of these bricks. And then Hanger solid, but it requires your normal summon. It loses out to like the most popular things in the game right now, like Mirror Jade, Long Young Synchro. Loses very hard to both of those. Even just Blackout Grandmaster. Blackout hurts this stuff very much too. So it's just not the kind of deck I would play. Do I think it could top a regional? Of course. I think this deck for sure could win regionals, no doubt. But probably not. And it was cool to see the punk stuff though, and like the synchro. Seeing Prosperity resolve was interesting. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.